What if I told you that a medium-sized dog breed can cost anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 per year? In this video, I'm going to tell you guys how you can save on your pet's expenses, from food to veterinary bills. And today with me is my personal dog, Yarko, one of my favorite dogs out of my 6 dog breeds that I have. Don't tell the other dogs that. So let's get into this. Unfortunately, guys, when the economy's not doing well, or if you're going through financial stress, pets are always the first ones where we cut their expenses. We see it every day at a veterinary hospital when people are going through things like a new baby, or they just bought a house, and they need to save money. That's just how the world is. Humans come first, right? So let's jump into the first way that you can save money, and that is by checking your pet's ears at least once a week. Ear infections are something I see on a daily basis, probably 5 to 7 appointments a day some days that are really busy. And they can cost anywhere from $300 to $500 per ear infection visit, depending on how bad it is. A mild one maybe will be up to $150 with just some ear drops. But if you have a dog breed like a Cocker Spaniel or a Doodle that gets chronic ear infections, these can cost you up to $2,000 a year treating them and going to the vet. But if you're checking their ears and you're pouring some products in them, this video is not sponsored by Zymox, but I love Zymox Otic Solution. You could put that in their ear twice a month, which dissolves the earwax and keeps their ears clean. So you might want to go buy that. I'll put that in my description below, a link so you guys can click on it and buy some Zymox for your pets. That will definitely help you out. But checking their ears, making sure their ears are clean is a big way you can save money. Number 2 is feeding them a quality diet. You might be thinking, oh, Dr. Lindsay, but you told us to save money. Why are we gonna go buy an expensive diet? Because that will save you visits on diarrhea, pancreatitis, stomach, random things, vomiting from eating a cheap diet. Don't go and buy some cheap food, I don't know, like I'm gonna make something up, but Fancy Feast for dogs. Don't go buy that thinking you're gonna save money because your dog might have blowout diarrhea. Then you're at the vet for $600 to treat diarrhea. Go and get them a quality food. And per medium-sized dog, people spend $1,200 to $5,000 a year on food, depending on how big the dog is, right? A tiny Chihuahua, you may only spend $750 on a quality diet. So when I say that, I mean diets like Purina, Hills, Science Diet, and Royal Canin. These 3 diets have prescription gastro blends that help them have a hearty poop and have a good stomach and don't develop IBD, gastritis, and all these things that will bring you to the vet. So it does sound a little counterintuitive to go spend a little more money on a good diet, but it could keep your dog away from the expensive vet. Number 3 is a tough one, and I'm on my phone right now seeing how much these box subscriptions are with bones and toys, and I'm telling you now, you gotta end this to save money. So ditch the bones, ditch all of these toys, and start giving your dog more mental stimulation, which you can do yourself. So yeah, I'm telling you to do more work and exercise your pets. So I used to buy bones all the time. I'm guilty. I think I spend about $3,000 a year on bones, rawhides, bully sticks, these little chew bones with the kebabs, all these things. I would go crazy. I'd be checking out at Publix. I'm in Florida, that's my local grocery store, and it would be like $400 of bones. I'm not kidding. I have 6 dogs though, and that's what I would give them as enrichment when I would throw them a bone, literally, and then run to work. So now I don't do that. I exercise my dogs. I'm running my dogs like 30 minutes in the morning and they're so tired. Look at Yarko right now. I ran him this morning. He's like super tired and exhausted. He's happy. So mental stimulation, either exercise physically or training. Get a yoga mat, do some training with them, like sit, stay, calm, good job, and just petting them. Dogs love human affection. They don't need all these expensive bones and toys. Okay, I don't want to blab your ear off about this. We'll get to the next one. You get the deal. Delete all those subscriptions and don't buy them a ton of bones. Number 4, guys, you're gonna laugh at this one, but learn some basic at-home grooming skills. Grooming a toy poodle for 1 year can cost up to $1,500. And imagine a standard poodle. I have one named Sophie, and her grooming can cost anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 a year, plus tipping the groomer, which you have to do because they literally break their backs doing these things. So it's worth it. But if you need to cut some expenses, or should I say groom some expenses off there, go get yourself a pair of clippers. So I love the Andes clippers, not sponsored by them. They should sponsor me. So I'm gonna put a link below. You guys can click on that and shop on Amazon for a pair of Andes clippers. And make sure you do some reading about them on how to use the guards and stuff. You don't wanna slice your pet's skin. It does take some skill, but I have faith in you. You guys can do it. So if you have a doodle or poodle or things like that, learn how to do some sanitary trims on them, clipping like up their butt, sort of behind their tail, down their legs a little bit. That keeps them clean there. This is what a professional groomer does. Clipping their belly in a square area. Be careful of the nipples, not to cut them and make them bleed. And then also their face, clipping around their nose. Be super careful of the eyes. Other things would be like their paws if you're trying to do a fancy poodle. But you get the idea. You need to be careful doing this, but like I said, you can do it and you can save money. In addition to grooming, another area where you can save thousands of dollars is by bathing your dog every 2 weeks. Does this sound excessive to you? It might not if you have a dog who has allergies. I sound like a broken record on my YouTube channel telling people how to prevent allergies and over-the-counter things to do to help their pet's skin be better. And that is because they want to avoid the vet, because the vet's expensive and they're gonna offer you allergy pills and allergy shots that can cost thousands of dollars. But if you bathe your pet every 2 weeks, it's gonna keep them clean. I also love the Zymox shampoo. I'll put a link below. Again, not sponsored by them. They're just a great product. Bathing them keeps them clean, avoids hot spots and skin infections and allergies. So that's another way you can save a ton of money. The last thing, number 5, is I'm gonna make you work again, but your wallet is gonna benefit, and that is keeping up with your pet's dental health. So dental cleanings can cost anywhere from up to $1,000 to $3,500 with extractions and antibiotics to go home to treat severe dental disease, which can be prevented from brushing your dog's teeth. So large breed dogs like Yarko here, they don't get as much tartar, but your little Malteses, Yorkies, Shih Tzus, those smaller breed dogs, Chihuahuas with small mouths, Rat Terriers, Min Pins, Schnauzers, Mini Schnauzers, tartar builds up everywhere. So if you brush those dogs' teeth about, let's say only 3 times a week, you may not need to do as many dental cleanings, which can cost anywhere from $650 to $1,000 per cleaning where they have to be put under anesthesia. Some vet hospitals might be cheaper, but that's just a ballpark estimate for you. So get a toothbrush. It could be any toothbrush from your CVS or anywhere. You could just use water even and manually brush their teeth and rinse it out with water, or you can go ahead and get a doggy toothpaste. They sell a bunch of them online. All right, guys, I know I just told you to spend more money on them, but our pets are family. So if you invest in their diet and their health, their exercise, keeping their weight down and their teeth looking good, they're gonna cost you less money at the doctor. It just makes sense, right? Do you just hear all those dollar bills flying into your pet owner pocket right now? I do. If you have any other money-saving pet tips, please put it in the comment below. I'd like to read it myself. Hey, I've got 6 dogs. I'm a veterinarian, but I might not know everything. I just told you what I know, what saves me money. But you guys might have some better tips. Put it in the comments. I have millions of pet owners watching my videos. And like usual, subscribe and hit the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It helps my videos circulate, and I will see you next week.